Welcome to What If Civilization Start Over episode 12. So, if you end up enjoying this video, please like and subscribe. It would really help if you do like and subscribe. So let's get straight into it, as our goal is 20 subscribers. So the first thing we're going to look at is a war. The Benelux are feeling bad. This nation is getting richer than the Benelux. And the Benelux really don't like that. How is this weaker inverser nation getting in superior nation getting stronger than our glorious, beautiful nation? So the Benelux will declare war on this nation to take their economic strength, as most of the economic strength is in this province. This province is close to the border, so this country has a very large military, even though it's a small country. So they will be protecting this area the most. So the Benelux, knowing this, will first cut them from the coast, so that they can no longer. They cut them off from the coast, and they start moving in the north. As this area is very rural, as now they get to the most protected areas. As this country will try to push back, as the Benelux also will try to move troops all the way to this area and start moving, but these troops are pushed back fast. But eventually the Benelux will manage to cut off these two major cities. Capital is taken, and this important major city is taken. They made sure not to burn down anything, so let's look at this. So this is the peace treaty. This nation is turned into a Benelux puppet state, exactly like this nation, because now this nation is now a Greek puppet state. This war was funded, had no Beneluxian people from the major cities. This city, and this city had no people in this war. Most of the people fighting this war in the military were all mostly from England, and England really doesn't like that. So we're going to see the Benelux suffer from an English rebellion. So the English fed up of the Benelux taking stuff from them every single second, more times than any country has done. Even the Danish take barely anything from the Nordic colony, or the Scottish one. So we're going to see the first rebellion start in the northern area and close to Scotland. So that will really give. So the Benelux will move almost all their military to this area, as this will happen. And this rebellion is very able to do this, because the Benelux it's hard for them to move to this channel. So almost all of England is engulfed, and the Benelux, just not knowing what to do, will give this area independence. As this area will gain independence, but before they even put down a capital before they put down a capital, they will break up into million countries, over quadrillion, as this country will collapse right after, as a northern nation will gain independence, as they were all fighting for their own independence, as they wanted independence from themselves. They did not, as a Wales very white nation. This looks like the exact same color, but it's not. So this country will also gain independence. And this is not the same color, I think. Yeah. As this Cornwall area will gain independence. As this dark green, dark nation will be only left to this area. And also this Cornwall area which did not want to join. So I don't know how they keep in touch with this area. So they have an exclave in another nation. So let's plop down capitals for these countries. So these are the capitals of these nations. And I think as right after this nation will be jumped by almost every country on this map, because every country does want land here, as they think they're a little bit too weak, as this country would jump this Cornwall area and start moving. Wales, which is will move into this nation, and Northern England will move here as the capital is captured by Northern England. So let's look at this peace treaty for this nation, which was created and now it's already gone. So this is the peace treaty. Cornwall, which has a capital in London. So Cornwall will gain Cornwall. Wales will gain this small area. Okay, Cornwall also got this southern area. And this country got the most important parts, making a bad border. So we're going to see the Danish. Now that the Benelux are not in this area, the Benelux can just focus on this whole area. So we're going to see the Danish discover Ireland and fully discover it and fully claim it for themselves. But we're going to see a new nation reach the Americas, as this country right here will not knowing that the Americas even exist, because this country kept it a secret because they didn't want to make it known to the whole entire world, who move trying to go to this area to make a colony, but they will fail badly, as trying to win courage to make them go east, as they still think they're going this area and they don't know, and they're so confused why is it so long. As more wind currents come, makes them going south, as they now land here thinking that it's Africa. They confused, why is it not discovered already? So they will start exploring this area, as these were already explorers. This country wanted to explore this area right here, but since wind currents pushed them all this area, they will come to Haiti, and after realizing that it's a new continent, they will claim it and tell the entire world. The Benelux, after realizing that they found the Americas, they will be absolutely devastated, as most of the world doesn't know that the Benelux is keeping this a secret. So the first country that will go for the Americas is the Danish, as they send a large amount of troops, not knowing about this area. They won't land on that area. They will go to Iceland as they are the first discoverers of Iceland. As the Danish Empire is becoming a very large empire, a North Sea empire. So now, the Benelux, knowing that the whole world knows about it, will claim all this area and just tell the world there's two new continents. They don't know about the second one. They just say there's more land here. So now, this scramble for the Americas will be officially announced, as a large amount of countries will now rush toward the Americas. As the first countries are these two little nations, as they will land in, wrong layer. As these nations will land on the eastern areas of the Americas, as the Danish also start landing on the Canadian mainland, as they will start moving more, and the Haitians who fully discover Cuba, and most of the Italians will try to get out of this area, and they will succeed, as they will reach Florida. So we're gonna also see the Benelux discover this area, as they make a very large claim, as the Danish discover Greenland, thinking that this is the mainland, but realizing that this is not, will go and fully discover another part of Canada. So this information will get out of Europe and also end up reaching Eastern Europe, as Hokkaido, who discovered this area right here. They already had discovered this, but I didn't show this on the map. I don't know why, I was just stupid. So they will discover this area and claim it, but I will show that. So let's show all the claims that happened. So these are the ends. So the Benelux will claim this whole area. The Danish will claim almost half of Greenland and this northern Canadian area. This small nation, which has a large navy for some reason, will claim this area. And this other small nation, which has a large navy also, will claim this area. The Italian Empire, which I don't know how it got out here, will claim the Floridan area. And the Italian Empire will ask the Iberian nation, can we please buy a port here? This nation will force say no, but after hearing how much money they offer for this small port, it's about 50,000 coins, which in 2025 money would be 50 million. So they will allow the Italians to take over this small area, but they will still have coastline on the eastern area to reach their colonies. And also this nation claims Cuba. So now the Italian Empire can get out and fund their small colony here. So that'll be the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.